Hey everyone, we are going to be talking about contracts because this week I am focusing on photographer contracts. Remember, it can apply to many other industries as well, and maybe your business. So I'm going to talk about two different tips today. The first tip is to have in your contract the correct parties to the contract. I know this seems a little silly and it might seem obvious and duh, but sometimes the problem can become that you don't have the correct party to the contract. And when you're thinking about the correct party, so you want to make sure that the party who is the decision-making party, the party that you are actually answering to if something goes wrong, the party to who is telling you what and how to do things. So that's very important. So for example, if you are a wedding photographer, in weddings, you have many different parties and many interested parties, which include the bride, the groom, and their parents as well. So you want to make sure that you are having the correct party sign the contract. And what that means is that if the bride and groom are the main decision-making people, they're the ones that are telling you what and how to do things. They're the ones that actually came and met you. They might be the correct party to the contract. And so you want to make sure that they're the ones that are the signatories on the bottom. They're the ones that are sealing the deal with you. And they're the ones that are ultimately happy, be it the bride and groom or even the parents if they're the ones that are really calling all the shots. The second tip that I have that sometimes is forgotten are waivers. There are a lot of different waivers that you can have in your contracts, but the waivers I'm going to talk about are sometimes forgotten, but sometimes necessary waivers. So the first one is a waiver for minors. And a minor waiver is necessary because you want their parent or legal guardian to basically give you permission to either take pictures, or if you're in any other industry and it is child-oriented industry services, then you want to make sure that the parent or the legal guardian is giving you permission to provide those services to that child. And so in a photography sense, you want to make sure that the parents are okay with you taking pictures of their child. And so you're not just doing it without permission, and it's very necessary for that. And that kind of rolls into the next waiver that we have, and that is a model release waiver. And what that means is basically saying that, hey, I'm taking pictures of you and whoever else, and I need you to give me permission to use your images for purposes of promotional or editorial or any other advertising that you might want to do. And that way, they're giving you permission to use their images for your purposes and not just for the purposes for why they have hired you. So these are two tips that I have today. Have a wonderful day. Bye.